Hi, thanks for watching again. Hope you've enjoyed my last few videos. If you haven't seen all of them yet, please feel free to scroll back, have a look, and let me know what your thoughts are. I love this topic. No one will love you like I do. This is a broad spectrum, so it's not, I focus on avoidance a lot because of my previously relationship or breakup with an avoidant, and as we all feel scarred for life scenario and lessons learned, etc., and the healing process. But I certainly found myself thinking and saying this: nobody will love you like I do. So if you've said this before or felt this before, and whether it's in an avoidant relationship or with somebody else, a lot of the times it's the anxious attachment saying this, but I'm sure others say it as well. And usually we are saying this around the breakup time, or when times are tough and breakups are on the horizon, and we're scared to lose them. So we think saying something like that is going to make them think and go, "Oh wow, he or she is right, and maybe I am losing something special." A lot of the times, this is actually, without us knowing, backfires on us. If we think as anxious people, I'm anxious or secure, but I was turned anxious in my avoidant relationship. But anxious tendencies, definitely, I do have. We need to, in this particular case, take the focus off the avoidance and put it back on ourselves. Maybe we got into this position is because we love too much, and that can happen as well. We love so much that we take away their freedom, we take away their independence, or we threaten their freedom and independence, even if we don't take it away specifically. And this can come from things like jealousy, possessiveness, controlling, which anxious people can do that, not on purpose. We're not trying to be that way. We're just always in this I'm too scared to, I'm scared I'm going to lose you situation. So we overcompensate a lot of the things. But what a lot of the times we don't realize is that we're actually doing our relationship an injustice by pushing too hard. I always want to see you. I want to know where you are. Why haven't you texted me yet? Why haven't you replied to me yet? What do you mean you're going out with your friends? What time will you be home? Do I know them? Who are they? You're late. Where have you been? All these sorts of things. They're not healthy, and I've had to work on a lot of those things myself, and definitely caused issues in my relationship, and this would cause issues whether you're in a relationship with an avoidant or not. So we've got to keep those things in mind, and stay, realistically, it's not just always the avoidants that are at fault, but I think this comes from our insecurities. We are love addicts, and we really put it on thick and strong, and exactly those things. We always want to be with them, we always want to see them, we always want to kiss and cuddle, and sometimes that gets too much, and by doing that we push them away. We've got to stop and think, if somebody was doing that to us, we actually think perhaps, oh wow, I'd love if somebody was like that to me. But really think about it in the true context. If it was overbearing, wouldn't you be like, oh man, like, give me some space, will you? Like, this is too much. I can't do this, and this is what you're going to find. So in a lot of the times, if you say nobody will love you like I have, or I do, you know what? That's exactly what they're looking for. They're running away from the way you have loved them, because it's been too much. So keep that in mind, and this is, we think we're doing the right thing. In a lot of the situations, we're not. If you're in a relationship with an avoidant, they can be triggering you to be like this. I know in a previous relationship, which was a secure attachment, I never had this problem. She was like, all right, I'm out. I'm like, yeah, no drama, see you when you get home. Not a thought in mind. I never ever thought she'd be flirting or texting other people or cheating, or, get home when you get home, have a good time. How was it? Yeah, great, no worries. Vice versa. If I was going out with a guy, she'd be like, yep, no worries, catch you later, have a good time. I found when I was in an avoidant relationship, these dynamics changed because they were triggering me. I could see her on the phone, or I could see the phone under the table, and I'd be like, oh my God, who's this? Who's she texting, and what's going on? Or when they go cold on you and they pull away and you think, oh, what's going on now? What have I done? You're questioning. So we come on even stronger. And this is that push-pull dynamic in an anxious versus avoidant relationship. So it's not all our fault as well. They bring this on, but it is definitely trying to find that fine balance between being overbearing, loving too much, because it is possible to love too much. Like I said, we seem to be love addicts. We love the feeling of, that warm, cuddly, always together, everything's just rosy. Reality is, of course, that's not the case. It's like that in the honeymoon period, especially with an avoidant. Everything is so good that it's too good. And keep that in mind, because the too good bit is the red flag. They seem to agree with everything that you say, and you just see going, oh my God, how can we have everything in common? How can everything be so easy? How can all of these things happen so quickly? And then of course it backfires on you very, very quickly. Usually 3 months is about the time that they start finding flaws, and you start going, oh, hang on a minute, where did that come from? And it catches you off guard. So not a super long video, this particular one, but please subscribe, like, and definitely comment. Love hearing the comments. I've been having some fantastic chats with you people out there all over the world, and I'm really getting a lot out of that myself, and it keeps me thinking of new content to bring, that I'll go, oh geez, yeah, I experienced that too, and hopefully somebody can relate to that. And I think this, if you've been in a relationship with an avoidant, and then also getting feedback from other avoidants or other people that have, like I said, I'm really thankful to all the coaches out there that help me as well. But this brings a whole new dynamic to these types of videos. It's really the front line of what people have experienced and how they've gone through these things. So yeah, keep that in mind before you throw those words or feel those feelings. Nobody will love you like I do. Maybe we've overdone it, and that's exactly the reason why they're running and trying to get away from this relationship. We need to put things back into balance. Yes, even though if they have triggered it, it's definitely a two-way street. We've got to meet them halfway if we can. Sometimes with avoidance, that's absolutely impossible. I'm going to admit that. If they're avoidant, they're avoidant. If they didn't find that as a fault or a flaw, they'll find something else as a fault or a flaw. So sometimes you're just in a no-win situation. That's just how it is. But in this particular case, don't take that to another relationship is what I'm trying to say as well. Keep that in mind, that we don't carry these things forward. We really need a healthy balance. We've got to let them have their freedom. We've got to let them have their life. We also want to have those intimate moments that we feel like, yeah, we are in a relationship. They're going to be there for me. Feel that warm, cuddly feelings. Not be afraid to say or think, or kiss them, hug them. I was afraid because basically either she'd pull away or hurt my feelings, or I'd get a no, or I'd get you're too much. I'd get you're not I'm not enough for you. I can't do this. Those classic sayings of avoidance that come out all of those particular times. So yeah, these are the things that drive us to then push harder and try to love more and think, what are we doing wrong? And it's just that vicious circle that we continue to do. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Once again, look forward to all the feedback in the comments and the chats until I do my next video. Thanks very much. Take care.